Module 2, Object-Oriented Programming and Advanced Java Features. Section 1, Programming Objects, Basics. Java is fundamentally an object-oriented language. This means that programs are organized around objects rather than just actions, and data rather than logic. 1.1 Classes and Objects. Class, a blueprint defining the properties and behaviors of an object. Object, an instance of a class. For example, class car, string color, void drive. System.out.println, the car is driving. Public class main. Public static void main, string, args. Car my car equals new car. My car.color equals red. My car.drive. 1.2 Constructors. Constructors initialize new objects. They have the same name as the class and no return type. Class person. String name. Person, string name. This .name equals name. 1.3 Properties and Access Specifiers. Access specifiers control visibility. Public, is accessible everywhere. Private, accessible only within the same class. Protected, accessible in the same package or subclasses. Default, no modifier, accessible only within the same package. 1.4 Encapsulation. Encapsulation is the bundling of data and methods that operate on that data. We achieve it by making fields private and providing public getters and setters. 1.5 Object Parameters. In Java, objects are passed by value, but the value is a reference, meaning changes to the object inside a method affect the original. 1.6 Java Class Library. Java provides a huge library of ready-to-use classes, from collections to date handling. Section 2, Programming Objects, Advanced Concepts. 2.1 Inheritance. Inheritance allows a class to acquire the properties and methods of another class. Class Animal. Void eat, system.out.println, eating. Class Dog extends animal. Void bark, system.out.println, barking. 2.2 Method Overriding. A subclass can modify the behavior of a method inherited from a parent class by redefining it. 2.3 Polymorphism. Polymorphism lets us treat objects of different classes through a common interface. 2.4 Abstract Classes. An abstract class can't be instantiated. It may have abstract methods with no body, forcing subclasses to provide implementations. 2.5 Interfaces. Interfaces are contracts that define a set of methods a class must implement. Java supports multiple interface inheritance. Section 3, File Processing. 3.1 File Class. The file class is used to represent file and directory path names. 3.2 Reading and writing text files. We can read and write files using file reader and buffered reader for reading, file writer and buffered writer for writing. The files utility class for modern Java file I/O. Section 4, Exception Handling. 4.1 Overview. An exception is an event that disrupts normal program execution. 4.2 Benefits. Exception handling separates error handling code from regular code, improving readability. 4.3 Exception Types. Checked exceptions must be declared or handled, e.g., I/O exception. Unchecked exceptions, runtime exceptions, e.g., null pointer exception. Errors, serious issues not meant to be handled, e.g., out-of-memory error. 4.4 Try, catch, finally. We wrap risky code in try, handle errors in catch, and execute cleanup in finally. 4.5 Throwing exceptions. We can create and throw our own exceptions using throw new exception type. Section 5, Introduction to Java GUI. 5.1 Overview of Java IDEs. GUI programming is easier with tools like IntelliJ IDEA, Eclipse, or NetBeans. 5.2 Swing vs AWT. AWT, Abstract Window Toolkit, older, heavyweight components. Swing, modern, lightweight, and more flexible. 5.3 Swing controls. Common controls include JButton, buttons. JText field, text input fields. JLabel, labels. JCheckbox, checkboxes. 5.4 Event handling. Event handling in Withn is done via listeners, such as Action Listener, handles button clicks. Mouse Listener, handles mouse actions. Example. JButton button equals new JButton, click me. Button.addActionListener, e-system.out.println, button clicked. Section 6, Wrapping it all up. By mastering. Java Fundamentals, Module 1. OOP Principles, Module 2. Fire Handling. Exception Handling. Basic GUI Development. You can now create full-featured Java applications that store data, process input, handle errors gracefully, and provide an interactive user experience. The journey from printing Hello World to building GUI-based applications in Java is the start of your path toward becoming a professional Java developer. From here, you can explore JavaFX for advanced UIs, Spring Boot for enterprise apps, Android development for mobile platforms,